today let's start with the section of adhesives, and we will be learning about what are adhesives and what are the different types of adhesives, how are they classified, how do they work actually, what is the mechanism of action, what is the mechanism of binding with the functional role of the adhesives. So let's start quickly. Before learning about the adhesives, I would like to make a note over here that we will study the adhesives with respect to the coatings also, because we have covered the coatings, the section of the coatings. So let's give it a start. Before adhesives, let's try to understand what is adhesion. So adhesion, basically it is the state in which the two surfaces have been bonded together, and when the two surfaces are being bonded together with the help of a process which can be a physical process or it can be a chemical process, means which can be a physical force playing a role over there to bind the two surfaces, or a chemical force playing a role over there to bind the two surfaces together, or rather it can be a combination of both of them. So that state, that phenomena is called as the adhesion. And how do we achieve that? We achieve that with the help of an adhesive medium. So a state in which the two surfaces, they bond together, they bind together by physical or chemical force, or rather both of them, it is called as adhesion. Now adhesion by coating is a process of bonding the objects using an adhesive which actually wets a surface, wets a target, and then gets solidified. So when it gets solidified, we say that proper and full adhesion has taken place. Adhesion has come to a completion stage, sorry. Now there are different types of adhesives. It can be a liquid or it can be a solid type, which are two major types actually. Of all the different types of adhesives, including the liquid and the solid types, in liquid type of adhesives, it's very easy for us. We just apply the adhesive, we spread the adhesive because it is in the liquid state, easy to flow, easy to spread on the substrate, and the process of the role of the adhesive now onsets without our any other interference. But if we have a solid adhesive, then usually most of the times we have to melt it by heat so that it can flow and spreads over the entire surface. So the solid adhesive must be melted by heat and the objects become bonded when the adhesive solidifies. Now with the sophistication and diversification of the coating equipments and adhesives, the application of adhesive bonding is hugely specially expanded for structural adhesives. Now, what are these structural adhesives? These are the adhesives which are designed for high strength bonding. They provide high strength bonding even with a very little amount of the adhesive used. That is why their demand is growing for precise adhesion applications such as small quantity adhesive coating, which solidifies thinner design requirements, like for example the LCDs, the displays, the smartphone, the smart devices, the tablets, the smartphones that we use, as well as for the stronger bonding of different materials for lighter weight and higher rigidity, as in case of automobile industry, as in case of aerospace industry also. So using a coating with these adhesive properties of structural adhesive, which is basically the high strength bonding, this provides area bonding, resulting in the lightweight and stronger bond at the same time with, yes of course, a very little amount of adhesive used. So combining area bonding with the point bonding, such as the spot welding, the rivets or the bolts, bond with even higher rigidity can be created. For example, the bonding, which uses a spot welding in car body assembly processes. So that is the story, the background of the adhesion and adhesives.